Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 6 now of the FC Porto save on the Football Manager 2016 beta. Today we are bringing you the last game of the Champions League group stages, and we actually still have a chance of progressing to the last 16 if we can get a good result over Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine, which could be a tough one going there. Since you last joined us, played quite a few games. Obviously we've seen us for the Easter L game. We had a trip to Damadiria, where we lost by 1-0. João Aurelio with the goal. We played okay, we just literally, as usual, couldn't score. Osvaldo was terrible, Abukar was terrible, Caleri was terrible. No creativity, no goal scorers. Meant a complete disaster there. The trip to Lyon followed this, and it was the same kind of idea. All of our forward players were very poor, apart from Yacine Brahimi. A lot of bookings there, very dirty game, and it was a stupid own goal from Maxi Pereira that gave the French side the victory. Next up was Victoria Setbil at home, and we got a 2-0 victory there. Lucas Redder with an own goal after 44 minutes put us in front, before the super sub Jonathan Caleri gave us the second goal to kill the game off after another poor performance from Abukar. After the internationals, we had a Taça de Portugal game in the fourth round at Chavez. We rotated the side, played a couple of French players, played some youth players as well, giving opportunities to young youth defender Jorge Fernandez and playing the likes of Ali Sissoko for the first time, and Ayoub Abu as well, former Barcelona youth player. By this time we properly changed our back three, which is working, and I'll show you that in the tactics screen before we get into the game that we're about to play. But it started to work and we're getting some results, but again we should be beating teams like a second tier side quite convincingly. Next up was Gladbach, a very, very important game to keep our chances alive. Not only did the boys turn up, the boys were absolutely spectacular. Bruno Martins Indy with the opener from a corner, ball played in, and the big man heads it home. Killer of a goal right on half time from Vincent Abukar puts us 2-0 up before Maicon gets sent off for a stupid lunge in the back of the striker. I think it was Raphael, I'm not 100% sure. And then Tony Yachke with a shocking own goal at the end to give us a convincing 3-0 win and to put us in a good position going into this game. Basically, we need to beat Dynamo Kyiv. A draw is okay should Lyon beat Borussia Mönchengladbach, but regardless, hopefully we should be okay to be playing at least some sort of European football in the new year. Our last game in the Premier League we had Moreirense away, which was a 1-1 draw. Poor again, Raphael Martins putting them in front before a late goal from Caleri rescued a point. A couple of players are newly performing. Midfields, I still don't know what my best partnership is in there. Or I should say our best trio, so we're now playing a free. And we just don't seem to be killing off these little teams, and it can get frustrating. And then the Boavista game, 2 goals from Abukar, much better performance. 3 points, your top goal scorer scoring goals. What more can you ask for? So I don't know if it's going to be the case I like West Ham. Our form certainly was better at the end of the season, once the team gets used to my system, but hopefully we can kick on. We're still only 3 points behind Sporting and just 2 behind Braga and Benfica, so hopefully with a bit of consistency we can catch up with them, take over them, and then hopefully head out in front. But it definitely seems like the top 4, as expected, are starting to pull away from everyone else. So we've got our big game in the Champions League. One other bit of news before we start, obviously Jovic will be signing. We have signing in the summer Sergio Diaz, the youngster who was absolutely phenomenal last year. Just decided I'll sign him, put him in our youth team. We'll see how he does. Whether we use him or not at one point, probably not, but you never know. It depends how much this save we can get played in a couple of weeks, because I say there is a good chance we could extend it over by the beta. So great, this match against Kiev, we are sticking with the, I want to say 3-5-2, although to be honest it's a very strange formation. Casillas in goal. Due to injuries, the back three is Balanta, Martins Indy, Marcano, Maxi Pereira at right wing back, Manuel Mas at the left wing back position, and Bula sitting as the ball winner, Andre as your box to box, and Hector Herrera as your Roman playmaker. Advanced playmaker on the left hand side is Yacine Brahimi, and then Abukar playing that complete forward role up front, leaving his Helton, Jorge Fernandez, Ruben Neves, Sergio Oliveira, Jonathan Caleri, Jesus Corona and Alberto Bueno on the bench. So here we go guys, straight into a live play of it. 4-5-1 they're expected to play. You're looking out for the likes of Miguel Veloso, Gusev. Still got the two good defenders there. Eugene Karachady, I think, played for Man U at one point in last year's FM, my big long save. Dragovic always got a big move, so definitely a strong team. Be interesting to see how we can handle Kiev, and if we get a good result here. Be interesting to see what the weather's like since we're in Ukraine in December. So it's got us as favourites at 4-5. They're 3-1 outsiders. As expected, they're pretty much lining up as it said they would. 4-5-1. It's cool. Is that Yunus Belhanda? So he's found his way to Dynamo Kyiv as a substitute. What a player he was a couple of years ago. And they've got Dennis Garmash on the bench as well. So certainly get some quality. Not going to be easy. And we'll do the usual. We'll get Fabio Maura to do the team instructions. And we'll just say to the boy, the pundits have been bigging you up. See how good you are, and we'll try and get the midfield. Don't really listen. So using the yellow ball, it's definitely winter. We'll get a bit of snow. Not the worst I've seen a park look. Hopefully we can be positive here, get a good result. And if we can get to the last 16 in the Champions League, we'll no doubt get one of the big teams. And probably get put out. But it'll be interesting if we do get to end up in the Europa League. It's not the end of the world. We got to the quarterfinals with West Ham on stream. Unfortunately, we came up against a very good Lazio side, which completely, I would say, tore us to shreds, but it was more so just a fantastic performance from Kindreva. Talking of right wingers, and it's Gusev who gets the opening goal. Antunes plays it in. And there's just no demarcation there. Emmanuel Mas is in no man's land. You got to think if he's playing fullback, that doesn't happen. The frustrating thing is Kiev go from bottom to second in the group now. So that's frustrating. And Gladbach winning as well would put us bottom, I think. Oh god, this has turned out to be the worst possible end to the match day as possible. Here's Mbula, if he can play the right ball. Brahimi, Abukar. A final ball again's pretty poor, and we're going to get countered. And I think that might be a red card, because that seemed to be 2 feet. And that's it. Hector Herrera has been sent off. There does seem to be a lot of red cards in this FM, which is a shame. We just need to change that by changing him to Roman playmaker, Andre to a deep line, and Mbula box to box. But not looking good at all. And hopefully we can just catch them in the counter, use a bit of pace, get at them, and somehow sneak a freak goal to save our campaign. I think for the second half I'm going to boot up the league table as well. But it's all looking very poor, as if it could be us falling way down the table. I think both of us I think we won 1-0 against them in the first game, so if we can limit it to this, we may be okay. But I really have that fear. Because we're backs against the wall, it could be a couple of goals here, which is a shame. But we've got some experience in this team. We've got a lot of young players that are looking to evolve, like Martin Zindi's still only about 23, 24, Balanta's only 20, 21. There's plenty of others. Caleri's still young, even like Abukar isn't the oldest, he's only like 23, 24. So there isn't really like that experience that we need here. It's an interesting set piece. And even more interesting if they score from it. Somebody want to slide in, good tackle, and Marcano does the sensible thing and just gets rid of it. It's been a shocking performance so far in Kiev. The Ukrainians have that 1-goal lead, so obviously we're going to say the boys was a passion. I'm going to take off Abukar, not listening, so Caleri comes on. And we'll say to Caleri, you can make a real difference, hopefully that kid can do something. Just going to quickly press pause so we get the old league table up, so we can see there, if things stay the way they are, we still must be beating them in something like goals scored, I would think, because they say 2-1 nils, but another goal here changes everything. It's going to be a case of can we hang on to make it to the Europa League? Because at least if we're in the Europa League, there is a chance we could win it, possibly. A lot could come down to our January acquisitions, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, because Junior Morales is in. That's a good save again from Casillas. On boys and Buller, let's see what he can do. Noticed as well, like including the West Ham save as well, my away for him in FM has been absolutely shocking. I can win perfectly fine at home, but away just terrible. Jonathan, oh, we're actually back in second place. Jesus, what do you do in this situation? We'll put Sergio Oliveira on. I just don't think Ruben Neves has been that good recently. He's not performed for me, and I'd rather just bring him in when the time's right. But at the moment, if results stay the same, we're second. Kiev go third, and Gladbach will be eliminated. Can we just score a goal just to kind of give us that little bit of safety net? Here's Pereira, bombing forward for a right wing back, and that shot goes way into the crowd. Probably hits a fan. 25 minutes, come on, hold on boys. Angel Carrera makes it 3-1 to Leon. So you've got to think we should be finishing ahead. Borussia Mönchengladbach, at least Caleri's in. Can the youngster do? Come on, Emmanuel Mas, that's absolutely terrible. We brought him in because we thought he had the potential to be a very good wing back. At times he's been pretty poor and makes me wonder why we sold Jose Angel and Balander. It's miles wide. We'll make that final change, and it's going to be. The problem is a lot of guys are struggling with fitness and energy. Brahimi, we'll go with Jesus Corona, and we'll give Jesus Corona just a chance to roam, see if he can maybe make something happen. I know we could probably shut up shop, but you don't want to invite too much pressure on, and then the opposition, gets that lucky break. It could be a horrible deflection, and you end up losing. So 15 minutes to see if we can hang on. I think the result elsewhere means everything's going to be on this game, and it's just like no more highlights. Just see the game out, and we will be in the last 16 of the Champions League. 2 minutes to go. Come on, hold out, hold out, hold out. And then we've got that long highlight at the end, which always gives you that little bit of tension. Are they going to score? When usually it amounts to nothing, and it's just for the referee to blow his final whistle. Here's Shikovsky, Antunes, Veloso. I'm always worried about Balander, because when he was at Montpellier, he was fantastic. He really was. So Corona just run with it. There we go. So, despite an absolutely shocking Champions League campaign, we have still made it through. What I'm going to do is, obviously, we've lost 1-0 there, absolutely battered on the park. I'm going to leave it and go to the Champions League group. We have Group B. So you can see here, all of us won 2 games and lost 4. Leon had 6 wins out of 6, they were absolutely fantastic. We scored the same amount of goals as Gladbach, but because we beat them, and I think our pumping was off of Leon, so I think that's why we've got the better record against them. And Kiev, I think we're only ahead of them on goals scored. So we get very, very lucky there. It was a really tight group, but we should have been doing better than 6 points. But it's probably the lowest amount of points I've ever taken to a group to progress. But at least it'll see us into the last 16. If you give me 2 seconds, we'll just not appeal against that, and we'll just issue him a warning. And what we'll do is Champions League. If I go back to the Champions League page at the moment, I want to see all groups if that's possible. Right, so basically what I'm going to ask you guys is who do you think, or who would you like us to see get in the last 16? We can't get Benfica. There's a chance of Galatasaray, Real Madrid, Juventus, Bayern, Barcelona, or Chelsea. So basically we're hoping for Galatasaray, or we're probably out. So let me know your predictions in the comments section below. If you get any other comments on the series, on the save, or how FM's treating you in general, let me know in the comments section as well. If you'd like any links to the logos, kits or whatever, face packs, let me know, and I'll bunk them in the comments section as well. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that sub button, all these videos will drop into your sub boxes. And until next time, this is 21 Maxwell. I shall see you hopefully, or I think it'll be the Benfica game, and we'll reveal who we play in the next round of the Champions League. See you later on.